here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Golden Gophers offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized, and they have to play well for their team to succeed.
This crowd for the throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the Golden Gophers have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Pressure coming. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't.
These guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Got it set up on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops the throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That fumble in crust territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you've got the offense moving a little bit and you put that run on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football. Right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure, every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Handoff to the lone back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle for this freshman. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
He's off to the races. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the one, Palmer.
Great effort by him. I'd expect it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gopher. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here come the Irish, back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Irish send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball down.
Just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Offensive linemen love to run power. Why? Run power. Run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. The Golden Gophers get enough for the first down.
That's a risky play call there, fourth and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
Fires to the right. It's complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got... And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Feeling some heat. Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That is what we call in the industry a defensive break. Was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Coming to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every day. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys. guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over South Alabama.
Gonna run it. It's Young.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Toss sweep to the right. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
When you see those guys get off the football so fast, most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low, and the offensive line have no chance to stop those guys as quick, as fast as they are.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Cross the 30 out to the 33, engage 4 on the play.
I think they call that knowing they were going to hit. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
This is an offense that leads the nation. Because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They can throw it. They can run it. They've got so much balance. And that's what makes them so hard to stop.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Gets away. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the tricky play. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Some misdirection with the counter. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, we clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't as strong.
Incomplete.
They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here come the Irish back on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Williams. Rustled to the ground after picking up the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. He'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Larson. They make the stop, but the sweet forward catch is plenty to give him a first down. He wants to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
A loss of
Notre Dame right back to the line.
second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bickley. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a fifth. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Number 12.
Punt it away.
On to punt it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over.
Got a lot of running room. The 20. Touchdown, Minnesota! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Number 1.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use... That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Just about set to kick it away.
Number 14, set to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Here comes the offense on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Young. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Working that left side now. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
Another first down for the offense.
He's gonna pass. Makes his connection.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his man in the middle. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down.
29 Philly, 2-0.
He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Never a doubt. Let's not say they cut into the deficit on that field goal. Maybe just tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail.
Notre Dame, 3.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner goes down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.